Okay, so from section 11.3, we had a couple questions about 13 and 19. And so 13, the key thing on this is, because it doesn't look like you're given that much information to find A, B, and C, you are given this measures 25 degrees, which is an inscribed angle. And so immediately we can use the inscribed angle theorem, which says the associated arc, the intercepted arc, is always double the inscribed angle. So if that's 25, this arc right here must be 50. But the only other real piece of information you're given is that this line right here, this chord, is actually a diameter because it goes through that point when that point is the center of the circle. Well, it turns out that these other two angles for number 13 are both just inscribed angles that have endpoints on the diameter, right? This one right here, right? Endpoints are on the diameter. Same thing for this one. Well, those are both inscribed angles. That's a diameter. This is 180 degrees. And so it turns out that both of those are 90 degrees. And so B and C in this problem both turn out to be 90 degrees because they're exactly half of a 180. 180 divided by 2 equals 90. Anytime you got endpoints on a diameter, it's always going to be 90 degrees. For number 19, again, it's kind of the same deal. You don't have a ton of information, but you do know that this is a central angle. Well, remember, central angles have the same measure of their arcs, and so this is arc 44, which means this entire arc from here to here is just 204. So that gives you C is 156 degrees. So the first thing we can do is find out that the arc measure of C is 156 degrees. Well, A is an inscribed angle, so it's at half its intercepted arc. Well, the intercepted arc is just this, which is 44. So A is half of 44, which is 22 degrees. And then B, well, whenever you have a tangent and a chord, the intercepted arc is between the point of tangency and the other side of the chord. And so we just calculated that C is 156 degrees. Well, this acts like an inscribed angle because it has its vertex on the circle. So it's just half the intercepted arc. So half of 156 is 78 degrees.